Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to have you here live and in charge for the most fun on Tuesday Night Racing right here. G.O.A.T Racing, the greatest of all time racing series, gets started this week. First up, the truck series here this Tuesday night. Daytona International Speedway, 55 laps of insane speed. Aaron Smith, Satellite Racing Team's going to be your pole sitter tonight. Haas Beverly, my man, out there in the number 22. He's going to be your outside pole sitter. We see him every week. Good to see Haas out there. Bill Hales in number 53. He's going to have David Scott to his outside there in row number 2. Brandon Burkhart, Kerry Moore back in the mix. Good to see Kerry out there. Graham construction driver. Much love. Dominic Privite out there as well. Christoph Hall. I know Christoph's out there. How you doing, Christoph? Good to see you, buddy. He's going to be there in row number 4. Fletcher Quigley, the Quig, as Mr. Woody Woodard says, he is going to be there in 9th with Ricky Edding to the outside in that row number 5. Jeff Ramsdale back in the mix. Going to have Levi McCarty there in row number 6. Row 7 is going to be Sam Harrell. He's going to be back out there with Maurice Burnett in that outside position. Brandon Ward and Cody Sturgill is going to be out there. Cody, thank you very much for that subscription out there. You're absolutely amazing. Levi, thank you for the like. I appreciate you. I believe that would be Cody Sturgill out there, giving us a big old sub and a follow on the old Twitcher. Really appreciate you very much. Josh out there. Mark Beverly is going to be there as well. Amar is going to be your race controller tonight. Thank you to Amar RC. If you need a race controller, I'd look him up. Anthony Zirkle is going to be in that row number 10. Van Squake, Abram Moon. That'll make up row 11. Rob Doig out there. There's Tommy Delago out there. Tommy D getting back in the mix. We like seeing Tommy D out there. Let's see. We've got Jorge Rincon. He's going to have Cody Anderson to the outside. Keith Prince and Richard Crane going to make up that row 14. And Joe Tardif with Nate Bogart. He's going to be out there in at row 15. Good to see everybody out there. Hopefully you're having one of those fantastic evenings that I always talk about, because that is what it is. Thank you to my sponsors. Nerds Do Nerd Things is going to be your caution sponsor here today. 2 stages in lap 10. And at lap 25, track temperature 79 degrees, 77 on the air temperature. G.O.A.T Racing is going to be right here every Tuesday night, except for the major holidays and a few other races, but that's the way it is. 75% fuel, 3 sets of tires. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Full set, green flag racing for season 1 of the G.O.A.T Racing machines. 50 laps total. I said 55. I meant 50. Already in turn 1. Haas Beverly's going to work his way to the back, and they are already getting dicey. Burkhart trying to pick up that inside spot. He's going to do so. He's going to be there in 3rd. The 31 of Scott right there as well. Smith out front. Driver's already peeled off to go to the back. There goes the 84. Kerry Moore looking like he's going to be there in that mix. Holy cow, they're moving. Move over, Miami. Cortland, good to see you out there in the chat. Much love to you. Hopefully you're having a fantastic evening. Haas is going to fall back. It's going to get in the line. Outside line is going to be the fastest line if they can link up. But I tell you what, the 70 of Smith. Aaron Smith, the second, rolling. Bill Hales in second. Scott. There is Dave in that Toyota. Toyotas make up 2 of the top 5, 4 of the top 10 at the moment. 3 Fords and the rest Chevys. So I tell you what, Toyotas are strong in this one. 2 of 50. We're going to go all the way to lap 10. They do have a whole lot of fun going on. Good to see everybody out there. Much love. We're having a good old day. Cortland, I look to see you. Tyler out there. Good to see you, Cortland. Good to see you. Ronald, good to see you out there as well. Much love on this track. Hey, you know what? It's easy to go 3 wide. It's harder to hold on to it. Ramsdale back in the mix. There's the 97. Good to see Jeff out there and having a phenomenal day. A lot to see them all. Fairfield Auto on the number 20. That Ford rolling. That's Fletcher Quigley. Quigley is going to be one of those drivers you're going to see throughout this season that is basically going to be a contender. I have good faith in that driver. He is an absolute beast, but a whole lot of drivers out here with some heavy I ratings. They are ready to rock and roll. 350. And I tell you what, just for the big old show, the logos out there. G.O.A.T Racing is going to be right here. Jack's Racing Collectibles, big sponsor for the series here. I believe there's one fast repair in the league. I do believe there's one fast repair. I did not check that because You know, they don't need a fast repair. Come on. Yes, I believe there's one fast repair tonight. Smith, Burkhart, Bill Hales, and plus, you know, it's a super speedway. It's the first race of the season, so most of these guys have been able to run together, so I think, you know, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Burkhart takes over the lead here as the 83 rolls that forward to the inside. Haas Beverly's going to work that outside lane. Forward to 1 and 2. Haas Beverly trying to move his way to the front. There's the 2 of Utting right there. Ricky and a Toyota. He works it, he rolls it, and right now a whole lot of drivers starting to peel off and work their way to the back. And I tell you what, 10 laps is not that much, but we might see some drivers come in and get a splash and go. Caution laps here, about 3 laps per caution. 70 of Smith, who is your pole sitter back out front. Brandon Burkhart in the 83, driving that forward around. Getting a whole lot of company. 70 to the outside. He's going to make the pass here. He's going to use that big old front bumper of Haas Beverly. Haas ready to roll. Cockpit view for the number 22. Side by side. Haas now picks it up. He helps Aaron get back out front. The Beverly man rolling. This is a very loud track and a whole lot of fun. They're going to come around the backstretch. Boom, baby. Tyler, thank you for the like. Much love to everybody out there. Thank you for the likes, the follows, the shares, all that stuff. We want to see it get out there. So if everybody out there likes it and everybody out there who is watching gives it a big old subscribe and a follow and hit that notification bell and let you know when we go live here at Signature Esports. Not just for this series, but every series that we do. See a lot of familiar faces, and I really like to see it. Christoph in the 98. Hall really trying to make some ground up here. 2x2 from second on back. Haas needs somebody to shove him. He's like, come on, come on. He's got his virtual hand out the window saying, you got this, let's go. Can't do it myself. Come on. Full send. That is right. Good to see you out there, everybody. Much love to you. Let's go to it. Little bit of sounds of iRacing coming your way. Fun. I am too. Hopefully you're having a fantastic evening. Lap 9 of 50. We're going to go all the way to lap 10. So we're going to complete lap 10. Then we're going to throw the caution for the stage and freeze the field where it is. So that top 10, as soon as the flag is flown, we're going to try to run through it. Smith, Burkhart, That's going to be 1-2. Haas Beverly trying to get a big shove there with the number 2 of Utting near to the outside. The outside line still needs to kind of work together here because they are double file from second on back. Nobody really contending. Haas is ready to push. I tell you what. Haas is ready to be pushed. Stage win. Ready to be locked in for you. Whoa, they're wrecking now. And up the track they go. That'll bring it out. Smith is going to be your stage 1 winner. Burkhart, Beverly Hills, Utting, Ramsdale, Ward, Previtt, and Hall, Burnett. That will be the stages here. And, ouch. I thought they were going to be able to make it all the way back around. Caution. Little fire chase view. This is the 31 of David Scott here in that Toyota. It was the one we saw get a little bit free into the corner. Oh, he drifts up the racetrack, gets into the 98. And then all of a sudden, ouch. Big ouchies. Big ouchies. Oh, and then the 36 into the 31. Everybody's still trying to stop and then wanted to take a look behind. There's the 28 right there trying to get back going. You get a high centered, you have to kind of back yourself down. So it'll be the 28. There's a 38. He's fine. There's a 36. 36 is going to have to come to pit road, get himself all cleaned up and taken care of. All right, back to live. That was not as bad, but we're going to go ahead and give ourselves a little helicopter award because that is the real deal here. So Rich Crane's going to be in. It was Van Scoik. It was, I do believe Charles got caught up in that. So Dave's going to get the first helicopter award of the season, and that is nothing to be sneezing at because there's going to be more. We're going to see a lot more. Stage 1 is going to belong to Smith. They're going to go all the way to lap 25, and then no doubt a lot of drivers are going to be thinking about coming to pit road. There is Smith. He's going to lead the field in. Bill Hales will stay out. Maybe try to savor another 15 laps. 25 laps is a long way to go on 75% fuel. So we'll see if Bill's going to short pit himself to keep himself on a lead lap right before the stage and see what's going to happen there. We like the ouches. Anthony, what are you doing? Very hard when you're on the outside, running Xfinity and you got the air cut. You know, Xfinity cars can be pushed on the outside too. We did a practice race before, what was it, a Thursday, a couple of weeks ago, and I showed how you could take the outside lane and work that outside lane, and you can do that with the people that, you know, with the way that you're doing it. But blinking right there. Don't blink, Burnett. Love you. Got to go with Mr. Bill Hills. Anthony says, Bill, let's go. Zerk says, Deb, how are you doing? Much love to you, Debbie. How are you doing, darling? It's a pleasure to see you out there again. It's good to see everybody out there. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the watchers out there. You're all amazing. Bill's got a fantastic truck. I wanted to check on, like all these comments because you guys are awesome. You're all amazing. I am doing very well. Thank you very much. Very much. You are amazing. Good to see you out there in rooting on Mr. Zirkle. Folks, share it out there. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the like. Brian Raker, thank you for the like out there as well. Levi Kelly, Pointer Motorsports. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. James Wormsley gave us a like out there as well. Much love to you. Good to see everybody out there. Give it a big old share if you choose to. You don't have to. All right. We're going to remove that comment. We're going to report again. All right. We're going to do it again. Folks, apologies about all the stuff out there on the old YouTube. We are going to go ahead and get rid of that stuff, report it. I'm also going to starting this week, if you want to be able to comment, we're going to go back to turning comments off on YouTube because of that reason. I don't like to have that stuff in the chat. We are a family-friendly broadcasted stream, and we want to make sure that we keep it that way. So we will try to do our stuff and make sure that we try to take care of some things here. I'm so sorry about the bots. All right. Plus, it takes my attention away from the race, and I don't like that. Lights are off on the pace truck. Choose rule is on. And they're going to be rolling. Stage 2 about to begin. Burnett's got a little bit of internet issues going on right there. We don't know what's going on with that, but we shall see. Hales, Burnett, Harold, Sturgill, Bogart, Nate driving the truck that I made for him. I do like it. I do like it. I do like it. We'll get a close-up of that machine here in a minute. Green flag is back at it for stage 2. And they are rolling already. There is that little number 5. Look at that beauty. It's amazing. Yeah, I do paint schemes too. Occasionally. Full send. 8 get a big shove. Sturgill. Cody Sturgill there up to the high side. He's trying to make it work as well. The 24 trying to roll. High line rolling, whole team moving down. There they are. That's a steamroller, baby. 8:24:43. Sam having a good old-fashioned. Whoa, getting a little free off the corner. 70's going to have to roll the 2 here. Ricky trying to get back into the mix. There is the number 2. That Toyota trying to roll that corner. Big nose cam. Look how close that bumper is. Boom. Get it. Burnett leads the field here on lap 15. 10 laps to go for the stage. Maurice having a fantastic drive off, but look at Aaron Smith. He's got the 2 of Sturgill right there with him. Jeff Ramsdale, the 97, utilizing the outside lane as well. 2x2 down the backstretch. Here's the turn 3 cam. Little overhead view of what's going on there as the 97 tries to pick a lane to be a part of. There's the 3 of Keith Prince in that Chevy. Got the Sherwin-Williams paint scheme on lock. 53 of Bill Hales to the back to the inside. Nate Bogart rolling here. We got the 28 of Jorge Rincon. He's been up a few spots. I do some officials with Jorge every once in a while. He and I are right about the same I rating. Every once in a while. Brandon Ward, the 90. There is Mr. Ward. He's got the little Mountain Dew throwback kind of look going on there. A little bit of amp, but some throwback numbers. Kind of like it. A little different. There's the 1 of Josh. Josh has been in and out of a couple of series that we've seen. We've been able to watch it. There's the 23. He's going to fall back. Going to stay on the bottom of the racetrack. That is the GOAT Racing legend himself, Van Scoy, getting back up into the field. He's going to be a lap down at the moment. Having some issues a little bit early. Rich Crane's about 11 seconds off. Now, this will be a chance here. Rich is going to be back here. He's kind of holding his own for a little bit. He's still within striking distance. He has about 4 drivers in front of him. One of those is Tommy D in the 86. These drivers are kind of just riding along. Anthony Zirkle, one of those drivers as well. There's Big Zirk and company right along with Anthony Zirkle. He's got the back of Tommy D's bumper ready to rock and roll here. And this is going to be all about patience. That's where they're playing for the stage. They're not really getting themselves set up to be up in well, they sometimes call it, it's just a big old mess. We don't want to be up there in that yet. And there's Joe Tardif. Good to see Joe back out there again. How was he doing? Holy cow. We're 7 laps to go before the end of the stage at number 2. Smith back out front. Harrell's going to be right there with him, the 43, trying to utilize the outside lane. Sam goes to the outside, wants to lead a lap, so Bill Hales is going to take his position. The 24 of Sturgill's going to be right there with him. 8 of Burnett having a little bit of issue right there. You got to watch that internet. You want to make sure that you're good to go here. Whole lot happening on the track, and they continue to move. Sam Harrell to the outside. Smith to the inside. Harrell leads that lap, getting a big shove from the 24 of Cody Sturgill. Sturgill ready to roll. Super Speedway racing at its best as the 43 and the 24 roll the outside lane. Outside lane can be faster. That second lane can be super fast here, and you can be super aggressive with it if you give yourself a shot, you get organized, and you're able to stay on the back bumper. The inside lane slows up quite a bit here. 24 not quite clear as the 53 gets right back to the back bumper of the 70. 43 is going to pull the 24 with him. Mid lane, outside lane, 70 gets a good shove. So he's got some speed gaining on the inside. Bill Hale's doing a phenomenal job, but the 24 is going to be right back there to the back bumper of the 43. Everybody rolling. Dabby's in the 43. Yes, he is. How you doing, Joe? Good to see you, buddy. Sammy Harrell right there in that number 43. Now the 24 had all of that speed and gained all that traction with him. He's going to have to get right back to the bumper, so that 24 is going to have to give a big shove here down to the backstretch. Got to keep it straight, though. He looks to be trying to go to the outside. You don't want to do that yet. Patience is going to be big keys here. Aaron gets a big shove from the 53 again. Don't shove the shover. Well, I tell you what, here in the truck series, you could basically connect the dots and go with it. 43 a little high up on the racetrack. 24 is going to be right there. 53 rolling the corner. They're doing a phenomenal job at keeping this one rolling. Holy cow. Good racing for a plate track. You ain't lying. They are having a fun time. They had a caution earlier right there at the end of the stage, but it was just a little bit of a drift up. You get into the corner and you lift up the racetrack, that you know that can be an issue. They're getting used to each other now, too. The longer that they drive, the better off they're going to be. Bogart's doing a great job. You know what he's doing right? I'll show you what he's doing right. He's getting right there to the inside of that truck. Got the camera set a little bit too close to that one. I'll have to fix that one. Somebody remind me. Bogart is he tightens up the pace to the 53 in front of him. That's exactly, I wanted to show that, but of course I clicked, I had the 4. Here we go. Here's what I was trying to get to. So Harrell has a run on the outside. Bill Hales gets a good run to the inside. Little tires for the 5 down there. He gets to the bottom, but he was doing a great job. Now the 8's doing exactly what I was saying that Nathan was doing. Watch Maurice. He gets right there to the back bumper of the 24, keeps it tight while the 24 is shoving down the track. It's exactly what you want to see. 22 of 50. You want to keep your distance, but you definitely want to be able to see some of that bumper. You see how close he gets? That gives that arrow, gives a little bit more speed to that second truck. That truck can get a little bit more off kilter and get yourself right there in the mix. So Bill Hale's able to get right back to the back bumper and shove back into the corner and gains a ton of speed. Now, the more that you lose in a corner, the more the outside line runs, and that's what we're seeing. Good run, good fun. Joe, thank you for the like. Much love to you, brother. Appreciate you. Sam Harrell out front on the high side. Able to take back over that 20. He and the 24 want to get to that bottom lane. You can tell. But right now, 2x2, lap 23. Harrell and Smith side by side. All the drivers try to make up some time. Well, back here, Tommy Dean, Zirkle, and it looks like Levi McCarty. They're just going to take their time. There's Rich Crane right here. He's kind of just driving, taking his time as well. There's the 23. He's going to be a lucky dog the next time by whenever they go back when they get back into the stage. So this would be an opportunity for these drivers to kind of figure out where they need to be and how they need to be there. Whoa, getting a little free. Down to the bottom. Somebody got bumped. 31 got bumped. Christoph off track. No caution because it's off the racing surface. Mark Beverly back on, had to leave the racing surface again. Had to come back on track. It was David Scott there. He got a little bit free again. Not quite sure what happened there, but some trucks went around. 24 of 50. iRacing throws the cautions. We do have a race controller, but if it's off the racing surface, similar to NASCAR, you just let it go. The 31 with some inside damage now. And we'll have to go back and take a look at that. Because that was a little, I wouldn't say sus, but it was something happened there to force the 31 up the racetrack. He's right behind the 22. Harold to the outside, and I will keep that right there. We'll look at that during the stage break. As they come around, they're going to complete this stage. This is for another stage wins. Smith had stage 1 in the book. Sam Harrell trying to work back to the outside. Only needs to lead one lap, realistically, because that'll be the outside. Stage points go 10 points to the race leader. And now Bill Hales goes to the outside. Bill getting a big run on the 70 here. 5's going to be right there back to him. 5:43. 43 gives a big shove. 3 wide as Bogart tries to work. Bill Hales stuck out the drive there. They're getting a little bit dicey. Sam Harrell comes around across the tri-oval. Harrell's going to be your stage 2 winner. Somebody throw the caution. Harrell, Smith, Sturgill, Bogart, Burnett, Burkhart, Ramsdale, Udding, Beverly, Bill Hales. Take that back. It looks like they're going to go one more lap. I'm the one that's wrong. It's all good. There it is. The top 10, they'll have to go back and look at it later, but I know that Sam Harrell was your stage 1 winner. He came across that stripe first, so he'll get the points, and then Smith was second. So when you go back and we'll take a look at that, they can freeze it right at the broadcast, so they'll be able to take a look at that. But I know that Sam Harrell was your stage 2 winner, so congrats to Sammy. He came across that stripe on the outside first. All right, let's go back and see what happened here as the caution flag has been thrown. All right, Nerds and Inner Things podcast releases every Friday morning at 8:30 Eastern. You can find them on all your favorite platforms that you get your podcasts. They also have a YouTube and a Facebook page. I listen to them on Spotify. That's where I choose to follow them. They're absolutely phenomenal. All right, here's what happened. This was lap 23, and this is where the 31 is. And now they're to the inside of the 31. We'll go far chase here. Because this is that incident I was talking about. David Scott has hauled to the inside. That's going to be the 98. That's Christoph right there. So let's follow here. He comes down into the 98. Let's back that up just a little bit more because I wanted to see what happened. That almost caused another caution here. I mean, it did kind of cause a caution. Let's go to the cockpit view. I want to look at it because I don't think that he was free. He lets out of the throttle and lands over into the 98. That's I don't know. You can think of what you want. I just want to make sure that you know that I always try to make sure that I look at things from the ultra perspective here. As the drivers leave pit road. Let me move this camera out here. There we go. Alrighty. You guys tell me what you think out there. Because I am not going to... I'll give you what I think happened, but I don't think it's what I think happened. All right, so, well, that was clean and good racing there for a little bit. I want to say that that intensity is about to get up to 9,000. That's a real deal. And some of the folks that you were seeing kind of hang out in the back, they might move to the front. Everybody should be good on fuel. They're going to go all the way around They've gotten their fuel cycles. Their windows are in. Van Scoik was your lucky dog. So he's going to be there. Abram's in here. I didn't know Abram. I knew that Abram was driving, but I had to recognize names again, folks. I'm so sorry. Abram, how are you doing, my man? Van Scoik back on the lead lap. He is going to be your lucky dog. And he'll come back around. I'm going to play 2 quick commercials. I'll be right back with you in just a second. We love you. We appreciate you. Hold on.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Alrighty, we're going back to it. Thank you to Nerds Doing Nerd Things for being my constant sponsor. Thank you to Roasted Gems being my broadcast booth partner each and every week. Thank you to all the folks out there enjoying the broadcast. G.O.A.T Racing, of course, brought to you by Jack's. Sorry, I had something drop right there. There it is. Jack's Racing Collectibles. There's a link in the description. I put it in there. Go check him out. He's got a Facebook page. Absolutely killer. Provides die-casts for these folks, and a lot of these drivers are going to get die-casts as giveaways, but they're also going to get die-casts of their vehicles at certain points throughout the season. We'll have all those details through as we continue to progress through the season. Back at it for the final stage in full send mode. Those who have used their fast repairs are done. Those who needed tires have gotten tires. Those who have gotten fuel, well, they've gotten it. We're rolling. Let's go, AOR boys. Good to see you, Johnson. Good to see you out there, Johnson 30. All right, folks, I have to do something. I have to get out there, and I have to turn the comments on YouTube off. I'm so sorry about that. We're gonna do that. I don't like having to do that. Larry Dickerson, good to see you out there. We're going to turn chat off. There is no more chat, so thank you very much. Raise hell, please. Hey, Larry, how are you doing, my man? Hales out front. Got a good run right there with the 70 of Smith to the inside. Bogart now ready to shove. I thought Nathan was going to chill. He's like, nope, we're good. 20 laps to go here. The AMR RC Amar race controller. He also has Amar Paintworks out there. Good to see him get out here and help folks out. Big shoves. A lot of drivers trying to be dicey. And right now, Samuel Harrell get a big run. There's the Ada Burnett right behind the man himself. Now, the GOAT Racing legend, he's going to be all the way to the back. Charles Van Scoik in 26th. Keith Prince right there with him. 19 laps to go. And what a run. Watching the Hurricane kits. Hey, it's not a bad thing. Those know I'm right here in Missouri, and we all know that I'm a St. Louis Blues fan. So, I kind of like it. Carolina's been a good team. I would root for Carolina over Boston. I would. Out front, let's take a look at what your cars are driving, folks. Find your driver. That's what they're driving. Toyota out front on the inside. Chevy on the outside. Bogart's got a Ford on the outside right behind Sam. The Chevy trying to give a big shove to the 53. You got to set yourself up for the rest of the race. Jorge Rincon driving. And I tell you what, these drivers, they're getting to the point where they're ready to rock and roll. Haas Beverly trying to work as well. Has the 31 to the 31 down into the racing line into the 22. I was getting ready to say Dave was making moves here, and he did so. He got himself all the way down to the bottom apron right there with the 22. So Haas getting a huge chunk of that truck taken off. And I don't know if David got pushed right there. I know Josh was in front of him, or Josh was behind him for a moment there. 90 trips up the racetrack a little bit there as we start to see these drivers complete the rest of this race. Good to see you all out there. You are all amazing. You're all so beautiful. The best audience in all of iRacing out there. Sam Harrell to the outside. The battle rages on. The 5 there as well. The 8 trying to make it work. Where do you want to be? If you are leading with 1 lap to go, that's the big question. Where do you want to be? I want to be Rincon. Where I want to be. I want to watch the seas kind of part. Inside row. About 4 cars back. 4 trucks back. That's what I would like to see. Tomorrow night, Winston Throwback Series season finale. They're going to be having Atlanta Motor Speedway. It's going to be a ton of fun. I'm going to enjoy that. It's going to be an awesome day. Thursday, Chop Shop Racing is going to be back in action again. We're going to have that second race. They're going to be in Kansas this week, I do believe. Friday, back in action again as well. Asphalt Outlaws Racing Series. We are back to 8 races over 7 days a week. We love to be busy. That's for darn sure. 43 of Sam Harrell trying to hold on to that line. Checks up the outside lane just a little bit. Bogart trying to give a big shove there. 15 laps to go. Now the drivers are starting to get antsy. Now they're starting to see, hey, I need to be doing something here. I need to find how am I going to set myself up for success with this one. Tommy D in the 86. He is looking ahead of him going, all right, we've got work to do, but we've got this. Right behind him, his teammate Anthony Zirkle in the mix. 83 and Brandon Burkhart trying to hold on as well. And not to, I know I called out the 20 earlier and I said, hey, this is a guy you need to be looking at. He's got about 15 laps to say, hey, I want to go 3 wide. Kerry Moore, Mark Beverly and company. All these guys are back here just trying to hold on and keep themselves patient. Maybe something might happen here. We shall see. 25 giving a big old shove. That's Abram Moon with Kerry Moore back there. I like this little 6-pack that's back here. They just got to get themselves all straightened out. Mark Beverly driving a 38 in this racing machine. There's the 98 of Christoph. Christoph is a good driver. He's got to get himself with some people he can work with and know that can't shove the shover. You gotta find yourself in line, stay straight as an arrow. The more straight that you stay, the more time you can knock off. But right now, that little 6-pack losing about a tenth of a second right now per corner. 2x2, wind tunnel coming. 53 of Bill Hales is the 70 right there. Sam Harrell keeping that second spot in check. If Sammy gives up that inside line a full truck length, then the 70 is going to go out in front of him. Bill Hales will go back another spot. That's what we're seeing here. Big game of leapfrog as they come around. Love the sounds, love what we're doing, and now we're 3 wide. Bogart trying to keep that second lane working. To the outside, the 2 goes. Ricky Edding trying to find a way here as he might actually drop back a few spots here. 9 to the outside. Ramsdale trying to go with Nate Bogart, getting a little bit free on the corner right there. Got a big shove. 8 trying to find a spot. The 5 of Nate Bogart is going to be back to the outside. Oh, man. He's getting kind of pushed out there. There's not really an option for him to drop down, and he's going to drop down now. So now, all that 3 wide, all that did was just break up the monotony that was going on for a moment. 12 laps to go. And now Sam Harrell trying to recollect the thoughts, get himself back in the mix, and now the 53 and the 70 have the 28 behind them. Recollect what you're doing. Burnett trying to make sure that he is rolling forward. The 2 ends up inside in 11th now after that attempt to get himself all the way there. Rob in the 9. I know Rob is very capable as well. Mr. Doig having a good old-fashioned slugfest with Daytona here. It's going to be able to really make it work. Flip up your top 5. That's what's going on here in the GOAT Racing League as the Truck Series works. Taking a look at the alerts. Thank you so much to everybody out there. I did turn off comments out there. Ronald, thank you for the share. Much love to you. Appreciate you. Thank you for the like as well. You're absolutely amazing. The Reynolds giving us a big old share. Thank you so much. Look at our Twitch out there. Cody gave us a follow. Krunsbrock gave us a follow. RSNR Racing 1 followed us yesterday. Currently resubbed. Cody 17A gave us a big old resub as well. Thank you. Or gave us a subscription. Thank you so much. We are now 667 followers instead of that bad 3-digit number that we saw yesterday. So thank you so much, Cody, for easing my mind on Twitch. Makes me happy. 10 laps to go. Let's go. Bill, says Ronald. Absolutely. Chop Racing. Ronald, are you doing the Chop Shop, or are you doing this one? Anthony, thank you for the share. Thank you for the like, brother. Appreciate you. Anthony's not happy with that game. Make it 9. Daytona's been clean. We haven't seen the big one. You're gonna do your Chop Shop. Awesome. Gonna say GOAT Racing does have an Xfinity Series as well, and they're gonna be back. They're gonna be starting their Daytona season this Thursday as well. That'll be on Skolky Esports. Nate is trying to keep that truck to the back bumper of the 43. He's trying to make sure that he stays tight, but he gets a little bit free off the corner. The 8. That's something that does happen with these trucks. You get that rear downforce. You get that truck that's behind you. If they're a little bit too close and you're close to the other truck, it's going to lift that truck up. It's going to get you free. Rob's going to the outside. He's like, look, I got to make a move here. Oh, they're wrecking. Big one happens. Caution. 48, Joe Tardif involved. The field spreads like a Walmart parking lot. Man, oh man. You can tell the anticipation was building, and now we're going to go back and we're going to have a 5-lap shootout to the end here as the caution comes out with 8 laps to go. We love our cautions because we get to go BAM! We have to go far chase here because this happens somewhere up here. They started to go 3 wide. They were starting to get a little bit dicey here. There's Dave. I think he might have missed this one. Let's go up. There's Haas. Let's go up. There's the 97. All right, that's Jeff Ramsdale right there. Let's back up here just a little bit. I think Jeff was, he was like, look, I'm going to stay a little bit higher here. He was 3 wide there. For a moment. I think the 48 was trying to go 3 wide, and then the 31 backs out of it. Here's what happened. All right, let's deduce this. 48 goes to the high side, says, let's get a run. 39 goes with. 97's right there with the 2. 2's right there doing fine. 2's going to carry the corner. 97 rolls the corner to the outside. 48 is here. 97 does not change lanes. Whoop, there's the 24 to 17. That's where it was. I wanted to see Cody Sturgill right here. Let's back that. I wanted to see where it came from because that was the good point here. All right. Boom. 24. Comes down. Netcode. All right, folks, if you have not seen Netcode at its finest, then this is what you see. All right, let's do this. Actually, let's go to the chase view. This is what we talk about when we as broadcasters or as iRacers, when we complain about Netcode. Here it is. He is a little bit free here. He does come down into the corner, but see how that collection plate offering happened? That shouldn't have really happened. Maybe a little bit of bumping, a little bit, but not like that. And then all of a sudden, bam, 48 up. Help me. Upside down to 90. And he flips back around. All right, hold on. Wait, that's Brandon Ward right there. Poor dude. Got to go back to when the caution came out. All right, I'm spending a lot of time on this. This is Brandon Ward right here. Let's go inside the cockpit view. I probably shouldn't. I probably need to get back to the race, but oh, buddy. Oh no. Help me, Tom Cruise. Help me, Oprah Winfrey. Yeah, get it. There's your helicopter award. All right, that took out a lot of drivers. Lights are still off on the pace car, or lights are still on the pace truck. They're going to choose here which lane you want to be. Bill Hales, Sam Harrell, Smith is going to be there in that third lane. Man, Brandon Ward, Brandon, we love you, buddy, but you get this one, and you got it really stinking well. Ouch. The helicopters of all helicopters. Best one we've seen this month. Somebody will outdo it, though. Go Racing going to be back here Saturday for the Cup Series. That's going to be about 8:30 Eastern. That's when we'll see that happen. Yeah, he had about 3 feet. Yep. Anthony, I'm excited for Sunday. Yeah, yep. And so they've had one other caution for incident, 2 stages. But that caution that happened before was good there. It seems like these trucks are getting free. I don't know. Maybe they are getting a little bit more free than what we're used to seeing. New tire model, new track model. They are using the Kansas tires for this racetrack right now, so that might be something that you're seeing. Woody, give it a big old shout out there. Good to see you, Woody. Much love to you, brother. I saw the hashtag out there. Much love. Robert's having an all right day. Fletcher's up there in the 20. I said, watch out for Fletcher. There he is. Levi McCarty, the number 21's up there as well. Levi having a finesse kind of day. Hopefully, Levi finds himself in a good mix here. He's going to be there in 10th. Sammy to the outside. Bill Hales to the inside. Green flag waves. 4 laps to go. 5 cars fast. And that is Bogart out there. He is going to be your announcer for Thursday for the G.O.A.T Racing Xfinity Series. He's going to work it. He's going to get right there to the back bumper. Hales, Smith, Rincon, Harrell. And right now the 5 is going to have to shove the 43. 70 to the outside. I talked about how the 70 was going to try to make a move. Well, here comes the 28 of Jorge Rincon. Jorge Rincon is not somebody to sneeze off when it comes to the inside lane. The 43 to Sam Harrell. 53 battling back. 43 gets the 70 a little bit loose right there. They are side by side. Rincon says, let's go. Charles says they're still looking for drivers for all series Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. You can go to the Go Racing Facebook page, and you can find them out there. Goat Racing 23, Facebook.com/Goat Racing 23, and you'll be able to get the get in contact with the guys over at the league, and they are still looking for drivers. Smith, Bill Hales, 3 laps to go. Sammy Harrell rolling the corner. Sammy to the back bumper of the 70. 28, big shove. 5 trying to work the way on the outside as well. 9 of Robert Doig there to the inside. Side by side. 70 getting a big shove. 28 of Rincon needs to shove the big OH out of the back of that truck because Bill Hales is losing a ton of ground to Sammy Harrell and Aaron Smith. Smith drops down, leaves the 43 hanging. That gives an opportunity for Sammy to be like, look, we're good. Could have took me with you. Could have took me with you. And now here we go again. 2 laps to go. Sammy trying to hold on to the mid lane. 3 wide from 5 on back. Fletcher says, I said Fletcher was going to go 3 wide at some point, and now it's all getting loose. Nathan Bogart, caution comes out, is your race leader. Holy cow. I don't know what happened there. So Bogart's going to be a race leader. Bill Hales in second. The 70 backwards as well. There he is. Kerry Moore involved. Holy cow. You know, they've had some great racing. They just went 3 wide there. Fletcher was going. I knew Fletcher was going to be big shove. Come on, shove him. Come on, Anthony. Give him a big shove. Come on. Get him rolling. Get him rolling. It's not. That's just a bump draft. That's all that is. All right. Caution comes out. I think some air got pulled off of Bogart there. Let's far chase this and take a look here. So there's 3 wide behind the 5. The 5 is shoving the 43. He is there on the back. Oh, just got him loose. Just got him loose. He is trying to hold on to him. And I tell you what, hold on. This is going to be even more press. Let's go to a chase view here. This is from that view right there. Just gets them a little free right there. You see how close they are right there. Let's go forward here. Just gets them a little. Yeah, he's trying to hold on to him. He's been shoving Sammy Harrell all night, and he's doing a great job at it too. Just getting a little bit free right there. 39 is going to be your lucky dog. That's Dominic. He's got the Dirty Mo Media Chevy Silverado coming around. Not intentional. Just straight up racing, straight up bump drafting. So it is the way it is. Bill Hales will be in second. The 9 of Robert Doig there in third. He's got himself a little bit of a mess going on. Haas Beverly. Looks like he had a truck land in his bed end on his nose. Cody Sturgill in the 24, ready to roll. He's got Josh right there behind. Dominic and Josh ready to rock and roll. 48 of Joe Tardiff trying to get back in the mix as well. Cody Anderson. There is the 17, Lone Star Racing Machine. Jorge Rincon in the 28. Keith Prince in the 3. Mark Beverly here. Aaron Smith there as well. Sam Harrell trying to get himself back to the front as the 70 rolls that corner as well. It just seemed like Aaron got the worst end of that one. Here's a look at that one again. Well, Bill was all over the back bumper, too. I don't know. It kind of looked like it forced everybody a little bit sideways and loose. 20, oh, man. Just a big one. Oh, 70 got the upside down, inside out. That's a new helicopter. Hold on. I've got himself a new one. That's for darn sure. Thank you to everybody out there tuning in. Fourth caution of the race. Second for major incident. One was a tiny one. The other one was a stage. And considering they've ran 50 laps and the racing has been very competitive and very, very good, kind of the way it works. If you haven't done so, there you go.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
I like that commercial. I like them all. All right. No more helicopter. One attempted green, white, checkered. So the next flag ends this one, whether it's caution or checkered. So it's going to be insane. We're going to be able to make this work. Christopher Holtzclaw, thank you for the like out there. Much love to you. Appreciate you all. Green flag waves. Bill Hales to the outside. Through the gears they go. Bogart to the inside. Bogart has the 24 with him. 20. Oh, caution comes out. That's going to be it. Bill Hales will be your race winner here. Under caution. Nathan Bogart will finish in second. And that will be it. They're going to be waiting for the... they had an issue on that restart there, so that'll be how it goes. 31 and the 94 involved. Super Speedway racing can be that way, so now Bill Hales will come around. He's going to have to meet up with the pace truck. They'll come around and take the white flag here. We'll get the official results after it's all said and done, but Bill Hales was leading on the outside. That's all that he needed. Bogart will finish second. Believe Haas Beverly will be in third. Well, that's pretty darn fantastic, but we will get the official, unofficial results in just a moment. And we're going to take a look at what happened. This is where the race finishes right here. It was in front of the 31. Oof. And they were wrecking. Somebody was going. Where was this? This was, it was a 97 up there. It's Jeff Ramsdale right here. Let's see what happened. Big checkup. That's what happened. A checkup from the 8 to the 97. And then all of a sudden, all heck broke loose. And the 24 flips the 31 up inside out. And we'll go back to live. That is, that's just no bueno. Bill Hales will be your race winner. Bogart will finish second. Beverly in third. That is your race. Sturgill, Tardif, Robert Doig, Jorge Rincon, Mark Beverly, Abram Moon, and Keith Prince, your top 10. I thought they had to wait for the, hopefully they don't get disqualified. Because the race results... There's the pace truck. All right. Bill Hales, your race winner, race 1. Trying to be insane. Nathan Bogart's going to finish in second. Haas Beverly will be in third. They're going to come around and that'll be the way it is. Congrats to Bill. Don't dirty up the truck, Mark. I love you, but don't dirty up the truck. Actually, I think Bill's got some damage. I think they all have some damage at some point. Here's your race winner there. It was a great race, and it all amped up to that very end. Insane. Good race overall. Steve, yes, you are back Sunday. Sunday is, you guys are back, Kansas. On Sunday. I think I have it all set up. Or I have it set up on my end. He's got to wait for the 53. He's going to be able to celebrate here. Big opportunity. Haas is going to be able to celebrate as well. Bill Hale's your race winner. Come on, Bill. Melanie's going to be very proud of you today. That's for darn sure. Race results, middle of your screen here, folks. Here is the officially unofficial results, because we have to say officially unofficial. Bill Hales is your race winner, though. He was leading on the outside over Nathan Bogart. If it was another corner, I think the 24 finishes in third, and I think Nathan finishes in first. Bill Hales would be. I think some things would be swapped around here, but Cody Sturgill did a fantastic job trying to get back to the back bumper of Nathan Bogart there. But Bill Hales finishes out front. Os Beverly in third, Sturgill in fourth. Joe Tarda finishes in fifth. Robert finishes in sixth. Rincon, Mark Beverly, Abram Moon, Keith Prince. That'll be all the way through your top 10. Errol Smith, Ramsdale, Anderson, Burnett, Privets, both of them finish in 16th and 17th. Gary Moore finishes in 18th. And nobody can get mad because it's super speedway racing. Some people, they're going to get used to driving around each other. If this is how it's going to be going forward, this racing is only going to get 10 times better, because this was really solid, really clean for a very long time. And then once they had to crank up a notch, it kind of got cranked up too far. And that's where the decisions have to be made. Later on, they're going to be able to figure that out. So I'm excited to see where this is going to be. Let's take a look at the rest of your race results. Brandon Ward in 28th. Christoph is going to finish it in 26th. Levi finishes in 25th. Tommy D finishes in 24th as well. So Mr. Delago out there having a good time. 10 laps down. Well, that's going to be Charles Stravinsky, the GOAT racing legend himself. He just had some issues real early, and those things happen. Rich Crane back there with him. Amar, thank you for being the race controller out there, folks. If you need a race controller, I highly recommend that you find Amar. If he's available, he will let you know. And I know he race controls like 4 series that I'm a part of, at least 4 races that I'm a part of. So, good dude. Let's go and have a little big old chit chat with some folks out there. I want to make sure that I do so in a timely fashion. Bill Hales, your race winner. Congrats on the first race. You won the first race of the entire series officially for points.
Hey, Jason, how you doing? Yeah, it's a great night, man. Just tried to stay up front the whole night, and it actually broke well for me at the very end. I had a little bit of nose damage for that green-white checker, but we got a restart, and they had a wreck behind us, I guess.
Yeah, one attempted green-white checker here for the truck series, and they were I thought they were going to save it, but they didn't. And you just edged out Mr. Bogart, who had seemed like he was working with you and Sammy all night, and then all of a sudden, big one happens, puts the green white checkered out, and next thing you know, you guys are contending for another race win. I think, regardless, I think it was solid racing all night. Give me your opinion from on track. Other than it seemed like it was a little bit dicier than normal, and I think they had everything to do with the package.
No, I thought it was a good race. Once we had that the stage break at lap 25, we went like 20 laps side by side and just biding our time. The 70 was pushing me, and we were able to keep the 43 behind us coming to the flag. I thought the racing was really well, but I didn't get back in the pack. I stayed in the top 5 the whole night, except when we came to the stage break at lap 25. The 43 got into me and got me loose, pushed me up the track. So I think I finished like 9th or 10th. But overall, I thought it was a great race, especially for the first outing for everybody,
Only going to get better from there. It's going to be great racing moving forward. Bill, congratulations. I know Melanie's going to be proud of you. I said that just a second ago. My man, give your shout outs. Congrats on the first win of the Go to Racing League here. And it's a good thing because it gives you an advantage going into the playoffs.
Yeah, man. As usual, shout out to the league, the GOAT League, and everything that they're doing. I think it's going to be a great league. And of course, I got to shout out to the wife because she sponsors the truck, man. And I told her I won. She said, "Oh, great."
Melanie, he did phenomenal. Come on now. I love you. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Bill, it's always a pleasure. M&H Construction as well, right?
Yes, sir. M&H Construction and Melanie Health Photography. Appreciate everything you do, Jason. Your streams are awesome, brother. Looking forward to it.
Oh man, I was loud in this one. This brought me back to my days of the racing was so close knit that it brought me back to the days of local track calling because it was close. Everything happened. Bill, we'll see you next week. Actually, we'll see you the rest of the week as well. But heading into a lot of racing coming up for everybody.
Yeah, but I'll see you Friday night, and then I'll see you again Saturday night.
Yes, sir. Bill Hales, your race winner here, does a great job. You got to check out M&H Construction and Melanie Hales Photography, wherever they can get them. We'll put some links in descriptions a little bit later on so we can make sure that we shout out those businesses. We like local businesses. We like what they do, and we'll make sure that we get out there and follow those folks. Nathan Bogart finishes in second. The man himself, driving the old school Key Sports machine. My man, you go from pushing a lot of people. You and Sammy there for a long time were keeping that outside line alive.
Yeah, I told him I was trying my hardest to get him to the front, to get him clear, but it was tough. Our trucks were a little loose on the outside line. I was struggling a little bit. I adjusted the brake bias after someone called that out for me and tightened the truck back up a little bit, so I was able to hold the line a little better, but it was tough. I think this new truck is a little different.
Seemed like it was a little free on the rear end once folks started at least pushing the outside lane. I noticed that when they went 3 wide behind you, that's what kind of pulled you up the racetrack a little bit right there. And folks, you got to remember, this is a simulator out there, and these trucks do pull out the physics of actual racing too. So keep that in mind. These things drive like they do in real life. As far as much as a simulator can represent, so the aerodynamics are actually part of what they do here. Nate, it seemed like it was going to be a battle to the end, and then green white checker comes out, restart goes to Bill Hales.
Yeah, Charles heard my frustration there. I thought I had a good chance there, but I didn't know the truck behind me was under power until it was too late to choose the top. So I did what I could. Caution came out. He was probably half a nose ahead of me. It was pretty close, but I'll take second. Second's a good start to the year.
Second, a good start over a long season. It's going to be a good season. Nathan, congratulations. They're going to be able to tune into you Thursday on Skokie Esports for the Xfinity Series here for the GOAT Racing League. You and Zirkle are going to be calling the race. Give your shout-outs, man. Congrats on a P2 finish.
Thank you. Shout-outs, number one, my wife, out doing the Army thing. Proud of her. She's been very supportive even through everything that she's got going on. Shout out to my parents because they're usually watching. Shout out to you for the stream. Shout out to Charles for the league, being a good teammate. And then, like he said, you can catch me and Zirk on Skokie Esports Thursday for the GOAT Racing Xfinity.
Just trying to show the truck here. Because I made this bitty. Tell you what. Pretty happy with this one. Pretty proud of it. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. Do me a favor, pull forward. There you go, right there. And back up. No, you don't have to back up. I can put this camera where I want it. Hold on. There we go. See this, folks, right here, there's that unit patch right there. There's that logo. That's the unit patch for the Nash Guard unit that Nathan's wife is part of. So thank you very much to all of our men and women out there who are serving abroad. Speaking of which, if you're out there on Twitch, hashtag charity goes to our charity of choice for the month. Try to raise $1,000 for up to $250. Make sure you get out there and do that since care packages overseas. That's the truck. It's pretty darn fantastic, and he's driving in honor of his wife. I love it. Nathan, congratulations. We'll see you later on this week, and we're good to see you in the Cup Series this weekend.
Yep, appreciate you. Thank you.
Always Nathan Bogart in the number 5 machine, having a great day. And somebody I've been waiting a while to talk to again.
My man, Jason. What's happening, buddy?
Oh, man. Haas Beverly, the man himself. This is a legend here, folks. Okay. Haas is he's the elder of the Beverlys. I know Mark says he's the fastest of the Beverlys, but you've got more swag than he does.
Yeah, I'm the smartest of the Beverlys, put it that way. The wisest. Let's say that.
That's exactly right. That's where I want to be with it too. Haas, yeah, come home third here. You had a good race overall. I know that things seemed a little bit dicey there. You kind of went back a little bit and kind of picked your way. You were one of the ones that kind of picked your way through the field a little bit there. That last caution comes out. You got a whole lot of smoke and damage to this truck. You look like a pop can dented from both ends, but you come home third.
Yeah, well, me and Bill, my buddy Bill, teammates. So I had to back him up. I'm like, we got 2 wrecked trucks, but two make a good one. So I stuck it in the rear bumper and tried to push him as hard as I could.
24 was, I guess, a little bit under power there to your inside. But that's what it takes. It takes teamwork and communication to make a super speedway race good for the driver. It's always good for the viewers because whether it runs green, we say that was a fantastic green flag run for that, or if there's a ton of wrecks, you'd be like, look at all those helicopter awards. Either way, it's good for our views. But for you guys out there you drivers out there in the track, it seems like that is what it takes is positive communication and being cohesive as a team.
Oh yeah, for sure. We were a little tour. It's a new league. You know what I mean? So you got to test the waters a little bit. A couple of guys elected to go to the back. I'm like, nope, I'm just going to run it hard and try to stay up there and stay out of trouble.
Well, you did.
But yeah, well, fell back a little bit, got beat up a little bit, used fast pair, but it worked out in the end. So can't complain. It's a good day.
Hey, Haas, you know what you can do? You can go and tell Mark that you've got more points than he does.
Yeah, I told him I got stage points too. How about you? Huh? Yeah,
I love it.
Oh no, it takes a while. Everybody will get used to running each other, and it'll smooth out, But
I mean, everybody starts with a super speedway race. That's just the way it goes. Plus, that's a good way to get those people who kind of drive aggressively, who don't necessarily stick around for the entire season. It gives them a chance to say, hey, no, I'm good, or hey, this is an awesome thing. It was great racing.
Oh, the wild oat, right?
Yep, that's right. That's it. You got a soul. What is it? What are they saying? Coming to
the wild oat.
That's right. That's right. But the racing was good. Regardless of what we saw here, I think there's a few things to figure out, but for the most part, the racing was clean. It was some diciness, and I think it had everything to do with the truck being on Kansas tires and at a Daytona track. It's the way that iRacing works.
Yeah. That's why I was talking to Nathan Bogart there, and I told him I'm not used to them wobbling like this. You know what I mean? With that new package, they've been a little unstable on the super speedways. So
yeah, it's a truck. It's a truck, and once you put 2 noses together, or a nose and a tail together, it tends to lift anyway. Haas. Congratulations, buddy, on a P3. It's always good to talk to you. I don't get to talk to you as much throughout the season, but unless of course top 3. But it's always a pleasure, my man. I get to talk to you first race of the G.O.A.T Racing League, and I know we got some racing coming up this weekend for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hopefully we get a couple more in. You know what I mean?
That's right. That's right. Haas, give your shout outs out there, my man. It's your time, brother.
All right, man. I'd like to thank Charles and his admin group for this G.O.A.T Racing League. Looks like it's going to be a pretty good one. And thanks to you broadcasting. You're the best in my eyes. So thanks to my teammates. And hey, thanks everybody watching.
Yeah, Tyler was out there. He was out there.
Yep. Well, that's good. He should root me on. Quit rooting for the guy who wins all the time, right?
That's right. That's right. That's what I say.
Got to root for the underdog.
Haas is well, you're not really an underdog. You are good at. There's tracks that you're really good at.
Yeah, I get caught up in a lot of stuff too, but you know what I mean. It's part of league racing. You know what I mean. I'd rather do this 100 times more than go into the officials. So I have a good time and enjoy it.
That's what it's all about. Us. We'll see you later this week for actually.
Yeah, Friday night at Phoenix, I think.
Yeah, your Phoenix Friday. Are you running the Cup Series in this?
I am. Yep.
So there we go. I got 2 more races with you. I look forward
trucks and cups. Yes, sir.
I look forward to it, man. We'll see you this week.
All right. It's good to hear from you, buddy. Have a good week.
Always the 22 comes home third and has a great day doing it. I love talking to him. He's amazing. The rest of the field, thank you very much to everybody out there. Goat Racing League is going to be back again Thursday for the Xfinity Series. So if you want to get out there and you want to join the league, it was good racing. I liked it. There's a couple of things that they'll have to work on, but they got to get used to each other. It's a brand new league, brand new series. A lot of these drivers are actually drivers through series that I've actually seen, and so you're seeing a lot of familiar names that I've called before. If you take like 4 leagues and you put them together, that's what we're seeing here, and it's really, really cool, really, really nice to see that everybody's starting to intermingle, and I love to see it. So. You are all amazing. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you to Jack's Collectibles out there. Jack's Racing Collectibles. I look forward to seeing him out there as well. We want to make sure that we give him enough attention. Go to the link in the description. Excuse me. And do that. If you want to be part of the series, facebook.com/GOAT Racing 23. The number 2, the number 3. And make sure that you do that. And you can reach out to me on Facebook, and I'll point you in that direction. I'll get that to you. But we'll make sure that you get over to Charles and all the guys over there at the Goat Racing Facebook page. Also, if you want to be a part of my team, come on over to our Discord, and if you need a link for that, ! Discord in the chat. If you don't, just reach out to me on Facebook, and I will get that over to you. Much love to you folks. Thank you to all the folks that we're a part of. Split Second Gaming has come on board as an affiliate as well. So we're going to try to help our Australian friends grow, as well as they're going to help us grow on their market and their platform as well. So we love them. We appreciate them. Thank you to Roasted Gems. Use promo code BZ20 at checkout to save 10% off of your order and off your first order. And they ship directly to your door, so order a bunch. I love it. And then, of course, to Nerds Through Nerd Things podcast. Check them out every Friday morning. A new episode releases, but you go back and rewatch, re-listen to them as well. Thank you to the Goat Racing League. Thank you to each and every one of you, because without you, I couldn't be who I am. Abram, thank you for the like. Charlie, thank you for the like. Charles, thanks for the like. I appreciate you as well. You guys are awesome. Much love to you. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.